Good morning. You join us on a beautiful Sunday morning here in Scotland. We have been staying at Cambus O May, which is in between Ballater and Aboyne, for the last couple of nights now. And the weather's been okay, it's been a bit mixed, quite rainy if I'm honest. But finally getting to shoot some videos now, with the weather being slightly better this morning. But there is a storm on the way. In fact, Storm Dave is going to be hitting pretty much all of Scotland within the next few hours. It's currently about 8:30 in the morning. The storm is meant to hit maybe around 3 p.m. Into the rest of Saturday and then over the course of a bit of Sunday as well. But you join me and Monty on our walk. We're going to have a walk along to go and see the Cambus O May suspension bridge, which is a very much a historic bridge in this area of Deeside in Scotland. We visited it last night and the other morning as well when we first got here, but didn't record that, so we're going to have a little walk to it. We'll show it off, we'll give a bit of history on it as well, and I'll also talk to you a little bit more about the history of the path I'm on as well. So what we usually do with Monty is he will go off the lead and go, and yeah, he will absolutely just in his element. He'll absolutely love all the smells. He'll go off probably at least 50 metres in front sometimes, and he always looks back to me and Claire for a bit of reassurance sometimes to make sure we're still there. And you can see the river here, the River Dee, flowing downstream, and this will take us to the Cambus O May suspension bridge. So this is one of the main roads, if you can just see it behind the trees here. So this road would take you to Ballater behind me, and in front of me this way would take you to Aboyne. And of course we're on the Deeside Way, which is a former train line which served the Deeside area for many years. But now it's like a 41 mile walking trail from Aberdeen to Ballater. But you can, when I was previously walking down the other end of the track, you can sort of see remnants of like the former railway itself. The railway was opened in 1876 and it closed in 1966, and that was the Deeside railway line. So where we're staying at Cambus O May is quite a secluded area, sort of, as I say, in between Ballater and Aboyne, but it's got great links in terms of road access to Braemar, to Balmoral, to Crathy as well. Really handy for all that. And yeah, we've loved staying here for the last couple of nights. I think Monty has as well. It's always nice to get away from home for a few days, even if it's only like an hour's drive from home. We've really enjoyed it. And as I say, Monty's in front, leading the way. You can zoom into him a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there's actually a couple of hotel options or guest house options at Cambus O May as well. We're staying at the Cranach Bed and Breakfast. You've also got the Cambus O May Hotel, which is slightly further along this way. But we've actually got like a 2-bedroom apartment, which is absolutely lovely. It's a double bed, 2 single beds, a little kitchenette, a nice size bathroom as well. And you've got like a living area as well, a small living room, which is connected to the kitchenette. And it's always good that dogs are welcome to stay as well, because Monty has of course loved it. Such a clear sky this morning, you obviously can't really, you can pick it out, so you can pick out the sun there behind all those trees. We'll get a good view of the water in a few moments time. You want to go that way, you have to go this way. You can go that way, it's a bit closer to the water. It's a bit too close. I think he's quite keen to go in different directions sometimes, is Monty. Just keep him on the main path. I think there is like a back path beyond that way over there, and there's also one further up. There's like a little fishing hut that you can sort of go to and fish from, and also be a lot closer to the water, because right now the water has disappeared from view. But I will meet up with that again quite soon. And this weekend is actually the Run Balmoral event, where there's various different runs within the Balmoral estate that's happening. There's like a 10k, there's a 16 miles as well, and there's a couple of kids events as well. And as I say, there's a storm on the way, so unfortunately one of the routes has to be rerouted. But yes, it's a bit unfortunate that later on that people will be running probably in like one of the worst storms of the year so far. But like today, beautiful. We're sort of coming out of some of the trees on this left hand side here. The main road's sort of a little bit further away now, but it will come closer into view. Monty's out living his best life. Let's get a view off here a second. You can see there's a fishing hut over here to the right. Some beautiful views of the water here. You stay here, Monty? So peaceful down here. Beautiful. And yeah, you can walk right along this way. We're just going to stay a bit further away from the water. A little bit of frost on the ground actually. Monty's got all the sniffs. On the walk as well, you'll see quite a lot of these signposts in Deeside Way, both left and right. And in just a few moments, in fact probably less than 1 minute, we will see the first glimpse of the suspension bridge. Just around this corner. There's a nice house around this corner, very close to the water. Quite a narrow pink house. We weren't quite sure if it was like the old railway station and like building, but we're not quite sure. It could well be. And coming into view now is the Cambus O May suspension bridge. Over to the right here. I'll have a bit of a zoom in. And we'll get much closer to it too. If I can get this camera to work. Here we go. There it is. Right there. Just stop here for a moment. Look at this view. Hey, Monty? I'll just talk to you a little bit about the bridge. So the bridge obviously spans the River Dee, and it was actually paid by a man called Alexander Gordon, so it came out of his estate. And he was actually from the area, but moved away, I think in his younger years. But he always had links, of course, to the area. And when he died, part of his money went towards this bridge. So the bridge was built in 1905 and is 160 feet long, and it's only 4 feet wide, so it is quite narrow. We'll have a little walk on it in just a few minutes. So due to storm damage, the bridge got rebuilt in 1988, and that was actually opened by the Queen Mother back then. And then further in December 2015, which is only 11 years ago, Storm Frank came and destroyed it again, and it had to be repaired, and it was reopened in April 2021. And the name of it is from the Gaelic word "bend of the plain." And yeah, there's a bit of history on the bridge as well. There's a couple of like signposts which I'll go and show you, as well as have a little walk on the bridge as well. So this is the bridge. I'll put Monty back on the lead in just a few minutes. You did have an issue getting through these barriers last night, Monty, didn't you? Quick view from the other side. And yeah, there is signage here, so you can actually cross the water to get to Ballater, which is 4 miles, but you can also stick on the path we just came from, and it's 3/4 of a mile back the same way to Ballater as well. So we're going to cross the bridge. Oh, he's straight through it today, no problem at all. Just show you the signs. So obviously who engineered it, James Abernethy, Aberdeen, 1905. And you've got the 1988 when it was deconstructed as well. We've also got the fact that it was Alexander Gordon, who actually must have lived in Kent when he died. It was erected in 1905, and you've got some beautiful views of the water here. Let's take a walk along the bridge and we'll head back. There's a sign up here saying that the bridge was opened by the Queen's mother in 1988. We'll stop off and show you this just a sec now. So it's in September, the 23rd September 1988. Morning! You got a good spot there.
I know. It's beautiful.
It's lovely, it's so nice. Got a perfect spot there for like a little pic. Okay, Monty's leading the way. There we go. And yeah, that's what the bridge is. It's a nice lovely walk. And yeah, you can take this path to Ballater, as the sign says here. There's a path here as well that probably takes you the same direction. This is awesome, this is so good. It's also supported by these winch things here, the chain things. Yeah, Monty, yeah. We go back on the bridge? Will we go back on the bridge? Let's go back on the bridge. I should just come down the side here. Monty wanted to have a little look, I think, at the water. Get some great views of the bridge from under here though. It's so calm here. Gets quite deep there though. A nice sand area. Trying to get a shot of me and Monty with the bridge, eh? I think he's just more concerned and more preoccupied with the water instead of being in the video. Eh? Can I get you there? You beautiful boy. Oh, there we go. Right, we'll head back up here and we'll go across the bridge again. So nice and calm here. I'm sure in a few hours time it'll be totally different with the storm on the way though. See the road off in the distance, the house that I was talking about as well. Now what we're going to do is actually going to head back to the guest house where we're staying. So I don't know what more footage I'll show you before we head back. There is like the Cambus O May forest, which I'm going to point out. There's also the Cambus O May cheese. It's like they make artisan cheese. This like little cafe, which we're just staying right across from actually. I'll show you that as well. And yeah, we'll round up the video from there. Just get one last view of the suspension bridge. So actually as well, there's a new law came into play just the other day, the 1st of April. Today is the 4th of April I think, about no fires or barbecues within this area. See there's lots of signs up here. One last view of the bridge. And Monty. I'm going to head back now and I'll take him off the lead. And it's been so good to sort of stay in this area for a little while, because we live over an hour away, and it's usually a case of doing a day trip, doing one thing at a time. Have they come back? I've only done it like one or two things the last couple of days, but it's so good if you're staying in this area. You've got the suspension bridge, you've got the Cambus O May trails, you've got Burnavat, you've got the Linnacoich. We actually went to Linnacoich yesterday, just on the Mar Lodge estate in Braemar. You've got, of course, you've got Balmoral Castle as well. You've even got Prince Albert's Cairn. Haven't done that before, but that looks an absolute iconic sort of landmark cairn to walk up to. I would love to take Monty there one day. But yeah, there's so much to do in Royal Deeside, and it's just so lovely when you get days like this. Hey? Very much a quiet spell on this road at the moment. We've seen so many cars pass by in the last couple of minutes, all heading the Balmoral direction towards Balmoral for the Run Balmoral event. I would have thought so many cars have just gone past. Yeah, nice and peaceful. Haven't got long until we head back to the guest house, probably like another 10-minute walk or so. And I'll show off the sign for the Cambus O May forest trails. There is like 3 main walks within the forest. You've got the Lochside Trail, which is sort of like the smaller of the trails. Then you've got like the medium, the moderate sort of distance trail, which is the Two Lochans Trail. And then you've got this longest of the trails, which is the Pine Tree Trail. Again, we've never done Cambus O May within the forest. Maybe something we'll have to come back to, because I don't think we'll get an opportunity to do it later on due to the storm on the way. We've got another night here, another morning, so hopefully tomorrow morning it'll be a nicer morning. We might get out somewhere before leaving, but we'll just have to wait and see. And where we're staying at Crannock House, it was actually built in the 1860s, and it was a toll house when it first opened back in 1860, and it's sort of a granite building, and it's just right on the road from Aberdeen to Braemar, or like Balter or Boyne if you want to call it that as well. And yeah, it's really lovely. It was actually renovated in March 2024, and they do breakfast. The lady does breakfast, but we're in the sort of self-catering accommodations. We've brought our own breakfast, our own food. We had lunch out yesterday in Braemar, but it's been nice to even come back and cook something for ourselves, like with a pizza last night for our supper. It's always good to come back and buy something and then put it in the oven. Very handy than having to fork out for a hotel where you'd only get a hotel room with not many amenities within the room itself. I'm just thinking about yesterday as well. We went to the Linnacoich. I actually took a couple of videos of Monty in the water, so I will insert that into the video just now. Go!
What's this? What's this? Look!
Okay.
Up. Oh, what's a cracker ball? That's a very good ball. to further on, Dylan. Monty.
Just turned round to get one last view of the water. There is a sign up here for the Cambus O May forest trails. I'll just show you off that in just a few minutes. There's a bus stop here as well at Cambus O May, but there's a sign here. That green sign there. Cambus O May. And the car park is just beyond that. And we're just about at the Cambus O May cheese, which is just up here actually, right across from where we're staying. So the sign here is for Cambus O May cheese, which was established in 2008. And you can actually just above it, above the building, get some cracking views of the snowy peaks of Loch Nagar actually. If I can quickly get a little bit closer and show you. So I'm going to cross that busy road in a few minutes as well. But this is the building here. It's open at 10 AM till 4 PM. So the Milk House Cafe it's called. And yeah, you can sort of see the peaks here of Loch Nagar, I think it is. Right on top of the building. Right there. Now we're going to have to cross the busy road because we're staying right over here. Are you coming, Monty? So we've made it back to the guest house now. I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. I'm not sure how much footage I've got in the video or how long it is, or how good the quality is, but I thought it was worth taking you along anyway. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye! Monty, you want to say goodbye? I think he just wants his breakfast. Okay, bye guys. Oh, so it's actually a bit later in the day. We've had a day out in Ballater. We went out for lunch at the Barrel and had a walk along the River Dee down there. And I thought I would just include a little bit of bonus footage in this video because Storm Dave has hit in a way. Like, it's not that windy, but it's definitely wet. And because we're in Deeside, we're a little bit higher up in terms of like the altitude here. I mean, it's nothing too big at all, but yeah, we've actually had a bit of snow. And I think it's sort of rained off a little bit now, but I'll just turn around. You can sort of see a little bit of the white stuff on the ground here. And we're actually on the path again to the Cambus O May suspension bridge. So we're just going to have a little look and just compare it to what it looked like earlier on. Yeah, not too much footage, I presume, but we'll see how it goes. Been walking for about 10 minutes now, not quite reached the bridge, but yeah, you can see there's white in the park with the snow in April. And yeah, the path is quite muddy, it's quite wet, quite a lot of puddles on the go. Quite a change to this morning. Just gonna turn around in the corner and we'll get our first sighting of getting over the bridge. As you can see, there's a bit of snow here as well. You coming, Monty? I wish I'd been out a little bit earlier because it was sort of very quite thick snow not too long ago. So it is just rain now, so a lot of this snow is not going to last overnight. It won't be here by the morning, I wouldn't have said. But it's just definitely a drastic change of weather since this morning. We sort of had blue, clear skies earlier, and now the skies are full of probably rain, a bit of snow maybe as well. But yeah, very much darker just now. So we've made it to the bridge again. I'm just going to stop off here for a few minutes, not too long. Very quiet tonight as well. I haven't seen many people going about at all. Probably the rain's putting off a lot of people, I would have thought. Monty, you come back here please. Good boy. Good boy. I definitely trust him not to go in there, I think. yeah, thank you so much for watching, as I said earlier in the first part of the video. But yeah, I want to thank you again. Just a little bit of bonus footage I've included with the changing weather. You can also see some ducks going under the bridge there. The zoom isn't the best, as I always say. It's just right in the centre of the stream, just under the bridge there. But thank you for watching. Bye! Monty, you say bye-bye? Oh, he's definitely going to have his dog robe on when we get back. That's for sure. He's soaking. Are you soaking? You're a soaking boy. Bye! Future Craig coming in this video. Just going to show you where we're staying. I forgot to record it earlier. Crannock House. This is the building here.